Hello there. Right, here we are. It's myself, Andy. No Reese today, unfortunately, but we're here for the Chase to the Underground. Hopefully. Normally, I am not the host. I'm just the extra that jumps in just for a bit of a laugh, bit of a conversation, bit of a chat with Reese to help along the way. But today I'm going to have to be doing it all by myself. So hopefully this goes to plan. So we're currently out there. We are with Amy with the... Well, let me catch up and work out who everyone is again. I love it when these things go to plan. So yeah, this is the Cat D's out there. I have signed so I can watch this for fan viewing. I have signed myself into the Cat A's. Hence, we still have the chat on the right-hand side of the countdown going. But the Cat D's went off at 1900 GMT. And the gaps today are 4 minutes back to the Cat C's. Cat B's are 7 minutes back, and the Cat A's are 9 minutes back. So the gaps have changed. They've increased by about a minute or so compared to last week's. The B's and the A's have got another 2 minutes to close, but we are on a slightly hillier course. We are here at Richmond UCI Reverse. This is next week's ZRL course for the team time trial. So many people are probably here getting involved. That bit of course recon and what's not the best way of doing it, but here with us during the coalition's Chase to the Underground. If you're wondering what we are, here is our Discord. We are the coalition. We're our fastest growing team on Zwift Power. We're just over a year old, 13 months, and we are flying through. We are, number-wise, but we are in the top, I think about top 20, if not higher, teams on Zwift Power. So in such a short time, we are flying. We are getting there. We are growing quickly for all infamous pink jersey that we see across everywhere. For today's event, if you are watching, you can jump into our Discord even as a unassigned member, so you don't get access to the full server. You can still see the audio channels for these events, so you can get involved in the audio, chatting with the other riders, with the sweepers and leaders. So we are on mass numbers today. Over 300 riders have signed up, which must be a record, with over 100 in the C's. So it's 57 signed up for the A's, 86 for the B's, 105 for the C's, and the D's are in with 55. Obviously, those numbers always fluctuate slightly compared to the actual day. And we will see what Zwift Power is chucking out. Cool. It's going to be good fun getting through. We all know how Zwift Companion only allow you to see your nearest 100. So for me to see the nearest 300 is going to be great fun. Maybe this is where, if this ends up happening more and more often, I'm going to have to try and get this streamer build and see if any other tidbits working as we move forward. Towards the end of today's race, we might have a few special guests jump in from the coalition to see how their race went. But for now, you are stuck with me and me figuring out how on earth I'm going to fly around all these races. Let me get some camera views. I can't remember how to do this. Beautiful. So the D seem to like they've split up quite a bit already. We are on one of the first climbs going through. It is 2 laps of the Richmond UCI route. And it will cause lots and lots of fun. That's for sure. But there's plenty of flat sections. So those big hitters, some of those amongst the lower categories, they will be able to put that power down and push on hard. But it is those climbs. Will it be determined there? Who knows? So it is 2 laps, 32k in total, with approximately, once I get through to the right pages, I suppose I've got this in front of me as well, about 350 meters total climbing. Not huge amounts, but enough. Spiky. you've raced there. If you're here, I'm sure you've raced there plenty of times. And we love, love, love one of these horrible climbs. Let me give a little reminder into those still waiting to go. Ooh. Remember, you can use a group audio channel. Right, so we are counting down to the A's, about to hit off. Let me go in and find some of the other riders. Make sure you're giving a ride on as we climb through the Zwift Companion app. Who've we got that I can jump in on? So let's have a quick run through. Shout out to our leaders and sweepers today. So we have Nikki and Amy leading sweeping the Ds. Ryan and John leading sweeping the Cs. Nick and Andre for leader and sweeper of the Bs. And then for the As, we have Moritz, the overall winner currently of the Chase to the Underground, and Michael sweeping them up. There are some big names out there again today. Last week we had... Last week? Cool, time flies. Some of the Saris Pro Closet guys, they were out here racing, getting those points in. We have been seen as one of the biggest ranking events on the Friday, especially now we're chucking in for these routes for the following weeks. And then, here we go, we can go changing for this way. And yeah, it's attracting a good number. I saw a good number of the Wahoo Lacole guys in there, but obviously our coalition riders are always out there showing the numbers. So here we are in the Cs. McDonald. Oh, missed him. Clicked someone else. Here we are. They're a nice little pack so far, looks like. Nice and tidy. Let's give them a swing around, see what we can see. On the descents, getting those rests in. But I don't know about you, the descents are where I get dropped all the time. Absolute nightmare. Like climbing, you dig in, you dig hard. Slight, get your breath back, little relax. Next thing you know, you've been dropped. Typical, and it's just what we want. So these are where groups can split apart. We found that in some of the team time trial yesterday, around France with the aqueduct. After the aqueduct, those slightly heavier riders just pull away from, if they're doing a pull, they pull off the front. And those lighter riders have to work hard. So I wonder if they take any of that in today. But you can see the seeds are definitely starting to spread out. Skip our way through. Lots and lots of C riders heavily spread out. Oh, and we are in with the Bs. Here's the main group. Right into that kicker. Look at all these Trons out there. Not my favourite, won't lie. But they seem to be a fan favourite for that Zwifter. But if you've climbed 50,000 metres, I suppose you might as well make some use of that, haven't you? I need more screens, I tell you that. Oh, it's not what we want. Oh. Don't you love it when you're trying to get the chat up for our stream and it's asking me to log in. Great, typical. But here we are. If you're not already, join us at the Coalition, fastest growing team in Zwift Power. We're taking the world by storm. Get involved. Come join us along. Even if you just jump in the Discord and using the audio channels for the Chase of the Underground, we are there to entertain. We are on Instagram at coalition_eracing to see some of the latest updates amongst what's going on. see bits and pieces there in link to the Canyon Esports team when we can. And a little bit of a shout out for myself, rude not to, Andy DTK238 on Instagram, and you will find me there. Don't want to open that again. Let's see if we can chuck some chatting. Chances are no one's going to be jumping here. Reese has all the numbers. He has the followers. For me, just me usually riding my bike. But if anyone wants to jump in, come and get involved. We are here. So let's have a little run through. Is Izzy, one of our coalition riders, maybe helping in sweep with some of the team today. So it looks like we've got a few little bunches of A's. The B, sorry. I think we're going to find that today. We're going to get lots of individual bunches throughout. Finding their way around the course. Now, what's the chances that I can catch the finish? Probably none. But hey ho, here we are with the A's. These are some of the boys and girls, racing up in the higher echelons of the Zwift Power ranking. And in our infamous pink kit, look at that in all its glory. Beautiful. And a nice canyon out the front there. That's what we like to see. Plenty of discs going through here, plenty of Trons. Who've we got? And here's our man, Moritz. One of my team friends from Insomnia. Absolute hero of a rider. And he's definitely out there. He's going to be after the points today. He's going to want to catch. That's for sure. But it looks like the A's have split into two small groups. Let's see if they can hopefully regain. But it is going to happen today. Amongst the different categories, riders are going to be split up all over the place. So let's see if I can jump in with some riders further forwards. Oh, I love Zwift Power. Let's just do it this way. We've got a couple of C's already in there with the B's. The B's have a nice little pack, it looks like. So we are getting the chat up from the Cat A leader there, Moritz. Obviously, what he's calling out there is just for his team in the A's. But the others will see what's going on the chat on the right-hand side as well. You can see bits from Jill, from the others as well. Get some live results. So as a reminder, starting today, the gaps were C's were 4 minutes back from the D's, B's were another 3 minutes back behind that, and the A's were another 2 minutes behind them. So the A's have a total of 9 minutes to catch up over that 32k or 32.5k, 2 laps of the Richmond UCI reverse to get out there and get those numbers. So where are we currently? Right, ETA wise. Oh, it's looking favourable for the A's. Whether those punches are really going to make a difference, but they're pushing hard at the moment. Down the line, things may fracture. Will these catches happen soon? It is a longer one today. It's definitely going to be a battle of attrition amongst the riders. Lots of teamwork. And these teams are fractured, grouped apart a lot already. Oh, and the good old classic half a wheel. We're all going to be going slow if half the wheel's missing, aren't we? So it's saying the A's in first at the moment, 3 minutes up on the B's, followed by the C's another 4 minutes behind them, and the D's back then. So it looks like it's gonna be a comfortable win, but I don't want to say that too soon. Will the A's make that catch? Let's do a little Zwift live refresh. Really should have brought a drink with me. Never mind. Schoolboy error. That's what happens when you're all on your own. No one to think for me. God help me, eh? What we should have really is Reese on that train wherever you're lost, getting blown about in the wind. Jump in the chat, talk to me. Help. Oh, the fun. Let me have a little peek into the... So we've got our group audio channels. Definitely looks like the Bs are making the biggest use of it. Still only a good 10 in there out of the massive numbers that we do have out on course today. The A's, there's only 2 of them, but at least they can have a bit of a chat. C's and the D's, yeah, they're all getting involved, but it definitely makes things work that bit nicer. Right, let me have a switch through these riders. Oh, don't say... Oh, it's going to be so confusing. Have catches already been made? Or is this fragmented C's we're catching up with here? Let me plough on through. Let's find some D's out at the front. Surely I can view the D's. Oh, here we go. We're getting into them. No, come on. Do what I'm asking you to. Oh. I have to go the old school way. Amy, let's jump on you. Fan view, you're one of the D riders for today, helping to lead and sweep. One of our riders who is in fact brilliant, getting in her riding in with the D's. Great work towards the coalition, all that's going on. But she is in fact one of our strong Cat A women riders. If she's in Synergy or one of the others, I can't remember quite off the top of my head, but she is one of our brilliant riders out there, flying the pink jersey with pride. So how many? We've got a nice 18 out there of the D's. It says they're ahead. They are in 2 bunches as we look at it. Split almost a minute between them, apparently. Another little fly in. Yeah, so the D's are split in 2 currently. We've got a bunch of about 11 out in the front, and then about another 8 sat at the back, about a minute behind, all working together. Obviously, ideally, you want to keep the whole group together, but if we can get these little bunches working well together, keeps everyone having fun. We don't want to just be dropping people left, right, and centre willy-nilly. The C's, they are fracturing, and I think they are a minute 40 behind the front of the D's from the front group. They are split into a couple of small groups. The majority all sat in amongst there all together, about 30 of them. Let me see if we can drop back to final. Here we are in with one of the big bunches. Oh, it looked massive a moment ago. Angles for you. Swan, I'm watching. Where are you in my list? You are in the front group. So this is one of the front groups of the Sea Riders. Chris Swan, for this instance, one of the back pedal riders. And we've got John Metcalf, one of our coalition riders in there, amongst them all. Vanessa and Ryan Lambrew might be in the group a little bit further back. Let's see if we can. Oh, where's my mouse? Oh, gee, well, there it is. Give a ride on whilst we're there. That's what we're here. Ride-ons for everybody. Right, let's move back. Right, here we are into the second little group, perhaps. Quite a small one. Nice pink cap to match your lovely pink canyon there. See if we can move back a bit further. Oh, I love computers. There it is. Moving on back. There's Ryan. Oh, nice little group together. Oh, is that some of their team on the other side? Yeah, they are coming up to the U-turn. So it just shows how much some of these teams are fractured right now. Well, no, they were the Ds who were pushing past. So it looks like the front group of Bs might be getting caught by the first. Yeah, so here we are. So these are the back group of Ds, and they are the Cs in view. The first bunch of Cs. Obviously, we're fragmented all over the place. So it's going to be lots of mini chases going on today. You can zoom out, can't you? Ooh, there we are. Coming good at this. Oh, here we are. And here's the first Cs coming through that back group of Ds. But they think they've made it to the front, but no, they have not. But as always, even on my own, nom, 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 nom. Beautiful. Feast on those wheels. Now, are those C's on the front going to be like, we've made it. We've taken the front group. We're out front. We can ease off now. But there is another group of Ds up the road, out the way. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at this. A couple of the Ds are desperate to get back onto that group of Cs. Pushing. Great work. Amy's just hung up. It looks like some of the others don't want to go. All right, let's swing on back a little bit further. So that's those Ds. And then 40 seconds back. The other. Oh, another small bunch of Cs. So keep working our way back. Back. Cool. We're into another bunch. There's Nat, one of our riders, who helps organise all the leaders and sweepers for this event. Does a brilliant job. Oh, look at that. Beautiful timing. No. And the bees are there eating on up the back end of the Cs as they move on forward. So here we are. Nat, she's going to push on. She's a fighter. She's not going to be one to get left behind now. And a few of the others, will they all go? Nope, some of the Cs just looks like they can't hang on. But, yeah, what a great bunch. It happened in almost the same place as the earlier catch that I got a moment ago. That's it, right? You hear that, Reese? 2 catches in a row. All intentional. Check me out. Please don't make me do it all again. It's so much better when there's more of us. Oh, I'm still getting used to just talking to myself. Char, my fiance, is probably like, what on earth are you doing? Yeah, I'm a bit of a weirdo. She knows that. No one needs to remind me. Make sure in amongst the how do I copy link? There we go. Let's make sure all the guys riding can see my stream for this, because obviously we do not want you all missing out on this beautiful commentary from me today. So it looks like Nat's being the rater she is. Oh dear. Make sure I'm clicking on the right screen now. stuck on in there with a good number of other C's tucking in. Make those B's do the work. Take you on the way home. So let's scoot our way back down the groups. Oh, got to push on quite far through here. Oh, and we're on to the A's. Just like that. Oh, I really need a drink, I do. Christ. Do a little zoom out. Oh, they are just around the corner. Look at that. So the A's, obviously they've made some minor catches so far. Where is my mouse gone again? There it is. Oh. Never click on who you want to. There we go. Mark, one of our other great coalition riders. Done the FRR series with him. He likes the long sprint. So when you're sat there waiting for a short one, he'll put it in long and hurt you. Great. Matt Brandt. He jumped into the server today, particularly just to get involved with the audio, a bit of the chat, make these A's win. And he is a very mighty strong rider. Currently riding for Evolution. So here we are with Madrid. 6 is manageable. Ooh. Big numbers, boys. You've got to put the graft in. You can't just sit there. Let's stick with these boys for a little bit longer, shall we? So there is a catch on the imminent. Oh, there we go. Got to show off. Francesco. One of our great characters in amongst the team. Up and coming A rider. Rapid. Another puncher as well. Great rider. Unfortunately, a time zone miles away usually from when I'm racing. So I can't quite think we've got a race together yet. But we'll have to make that sorted, won't we? I did consider doing this commentary from whilst on the bike, but Jesus Christ, that'd just be you all watching me. Won't be half as interesting. So here we are. The A's are about to feast on their first course meal, aperitif of bees. There we are. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. How out of context must that sound if you're on your own? Not knowing what's going on here. Oh, now, so this be interesting. A lot of bees quite often are sitting at that top end, waiting to get the upgrade in their races. So I wonder how many of them jumping in. We've had quite a few before, somehow just eked out that effort, tucking in with the A's and upgrading. It's always fantastic to see guys and girls progressing, moving forwards, and that's what we're all about, the coalition. Good. Super tuck banned, but not here. Oh, look, you can even have no socks. Definitely should be banned though. Oh, 2 of them. Swift been 3 people been stealing your socks again. What's going on, guys? And you're all cat B riders. Go on, get that illegal height. Don't go for the illegal non-existent. Oh, my eyes are offended. Cool, this is a massive group. Look what we got going on here. Fantastic, Jesus Christ. You think you're out of a pace partner here, and that pace partner is Mr. Madrid's. The Palma, famous for the Palma scream. The voice, the scream, or the shout, whatever you want to call it, echoes from the clouds above. Just makes you eke out that extra little bit of effort. So here we go. Let's have a watch, see how this pulls apart. This is always going to be the point, 7%. Tough climb. What the A's are sitting at a nice 5 to 6 watt per kilo. Big numbers. And look at that spread out. You can see that straight away. Almost covering the entire length of this climb. Oh, pushing on the front. He's keen. He's not even got a name. Dot. He's up and over. Well, I always like to say the first one to the top of the climb gets a longer rest. Whilst you wait for your friend to get to the top, you can get your breath back, shake those legs off, then you kick off the game once they're at the top, can't you? But he is gone. He's moved. Gone for those segment times. Go on, let's see what Francesco gets today over this line. This is the second time up it. Oh, that Mr. Dot is the fastest time up. Great work, whoever you are. 1:37, nice. Let's have a dig in. Let's look at these live results on Zwift Power. Anyone trying to get hold of me? No. Aaron Hunt, unfortunately, cannot be here today. He's been one of the leaders throughout for the A's. He is sending you his wishes. Not through the stream. But good old Discord. Got to pass on those messages, and I'm lost with where I'm at. What was I doing? Right, lives. Ooh, times are getting closer. So obviously bodies are dropping out on that course today. Looks like many, when you look in the live stream, many of them are just sat out. They stopped, paused, getting a break. Or maybe they're just here to unlock that pink coalition jersey. If you haven't already, what are you doing? And as a reminder, come join us. Whereas at discord.gg/coalition. Let's not do that again. Definitely turn into an insane person doing this on your own. Right, live results. So our riders are about 20k in. Got another 12.5 to go as of looking at the A's at the moment. We're covering some ground here, aren't they? Picking up those loose riders. Well, they've really spread out. Oh, let me go to Zwift so I can actually spin. Yeah. They ditched some of their A's. Maybe let's have a look. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Anders. Appreciated. So we have the C's out the front. They did. Oh, Jesus Christ. So messy. What is going on? So the C's are out the front. I think it's going to be a case of sticking with these A's. No, let's move forwards. We want to see the hunted, not the hunters. Let's move. There we are. We're in with the bunch. It looks like lots has been going on whilst we've been out there. Oh, and there they are. The A's on their way. And Moritz is giving the war cry. He's here to feast. So I was going to say the C's are ahead out the front, but a matter of moments and they will be gone. Then it's the A's, B's, some more of the C's out the back. So maybe that's what's happened here. Fractured too early. They didn't stay together. And then it's just bodies all over Richmond. And here we are. Nom. Look at that. And into the distance, those pink glorious jerseys will go. So now, do we call it for a... Is it any man's race? Any woman's race? Anyone's race? Are they going to stay as a group? Are they going to push? Are they just like, oh, we've won. Let's chill. Don't need to do this anymore. But no, I hope in the true spirit of the coalition, you go until that you are a potato, a floor potato. It is what we strive for here at the coalition. through that excessive exertion, big old sprint over the finish line. Next thing you know, wake up on the deck, on the floor, beside your bike, curled up like the apple of the earth. You are that floor potato. So today, who is going to be the king or queen floor potato? That is soon to be said. Let's move forward. Let's see some of these smiling faces. They're going to be like, oh, we've done it. Look at us. Oh, look at that. Getting the scream out. Oh. Should we chuck something out there? What should we put? We need them to finish. Even Francesco's going for it. War crying all the way, but it's not over. I don't even know if they'll be able to see my message because I'm probably over 100 riders away. What a waste. Oh, well. It's out there floating in the Zwiftiverse. Whatever that is. Look, here's those bees who are trying hard. They're dragging out. Ooh, are they some C's in there as well? Wow. Look at that. Very well. I know there are a number of riders. Looks like they are jumping in with some of the other categories. I guess if they're just getting a bit of a recovery ride and a rest ride. Obviously, for official racing, we do stipulate all of our riders through ZRL and other races to race in your category. But for these occasions where you've got leaders, sweepers who need to help out amongst the rest, they're looked beside. Obviously, at the Coalition, we are all about honest, transparent, fair racing. Because we want to see a future of e-cycling and e-racing that is fair, honest, bloody damn good fun. What more do we want? So, well, I'm going to say, for the moment, we've got a little while to wait. Do not let me forget they've got a finish coming up somewhere. But let's skip on back. Well, let me do one more Zwift Power Live. And then we'll skip on back and see where some of the other races are going on. Love to do the shout outs for our riders. What I might do, 2 seconds, I'm getting a bloody drink. I am back. A little rundown through the names. So, out the front with some of the cadets, who we got in them? Blitz, Palmer from our Coalition, Mark Talbot, Matt Brandt from Evolution, Mel Mazu from Sign, apologise on names, Stephen Pink for Restart. We have... Who else do we have here? Stefan Ambron and Fred Richard from Wahoo Cole. Many, many big hitters in amongst the group here. And there's a good number of Bs in there mixing up. Dennis, Sandro, Josh Stephen, some of the Bs, and there's even Peter Katsu, Peter Schmidt from No Team. Look out. So I might be want to jump on a team here. Bit of recruitment. Come join the Coalition. That's what you want to do. Playing game with those A's and sliding back. There are some other more and more C's. So that was the main group that got taken amongst the last catch. Then it is a little bit of a free-for-all for a while. So let's see if we can jump down with one of our main B groups. Let's see who we can find. Oh, here's some of the C's. Some lone chasers, yeah. Don't know if that draft would do you much favour there. Got no draft to increase. But the thought that counts. At least the aero. Nice bit of work there. And you're following, sucking wheel, but quite a high whoop K if you're just on that wheel. We got B Swift. B Swift has been here most weeks. Another frequent. Whoever you are, B Swift. I don't think you are a Swift Power, but you're in the world of Zwift. So let's keep. Oh, I was sort of in a group then. So who have we got in there? So we've got a couple of A's. Who can I see? Metcalf. Let's see where you are on the live. Da, da. Oh, Jesus Christ, my eyes going around in circles here. I can't find it. I'm trying to see who's in amongst your group. Well, I can see a Christian. Let's see if I can find you. I've lost my... Jesus Christ, I can't see what's going on. There's my mouse. Well, there's John. Mr. Metcalf. Nice little group you've got there. Good for you riders. Making those A's work for you. Why not? Why not? Can't blame you there. Still can't spot you anywhere on Swift Power, but hey, I know you do exist on it. So let's move back a little bit further. Ooh. There's Mr. Forrest Gump out there today. Another man with no team. Oh, there's Kiwi Matt. So I saw you a minute ago on here. There we are. Right, so who've we got in amongst? So obviously Kiwi Matt's down on the coalition. Quite a few non-team riders. Got Mr. Kulavecto, one of our US riders. Great guy. Loads for the cycling industry. Loads for people in his areas. Fantastic person. Someone definitely to keep an eye on going on. Let's just double check no one's getting to the finish. That'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Because it's all flat on that homeward straight. Where are you all? Oh, we got a little while. 4K. So I best be quick, ain't I? Right, let's plough on through. Oh, I wish I could... My mouse worked a bit more intuitively. Right. Let's get back. A few other little groups. Who have we got here? Andre. I really need two screens. Oh, I've got two screens, but never mind. Trying to see if some people I recognise to see up on my screen. So Andre, right, there we are. Up towards the front. So in amongst this group. Oh no, that's one other little group. Who have you got in amongst reviews? Was Ellis from RAF Tri, RAF Cycling. Being ex-army himself, always give a shout out to the military guys. And even those at any other nations as well. Many veterans do get involved, or many serving as well, get involved with great other form of fitness. We love it. Bikes, bikes, bikes. Right, let me skip a bit further back. Who else we've got? Bradshaw. Go back a bit further. So we are, as we can see, fragmented all over the shop. You only need to see in the top map for that. So you just look at that for that top section, spread all over the shop. Absolutely everywhere. Some more rays back here. Oh, Christ, don't say I've missed the finish. Skipping to the front. I can't go any quicker. Right, I found the front. 2K to left. I think for my sanity, I'm just going to stick out here, to be honest. Mr. Moritz. I'm gonna... Good bunch. Oh, look at that. We've got a good number of bees sat in amongst them there, making use of that draft. Oh, man, some making one a bit of a push on the front. Bernstein, he wants to show themselves off. They know they're on my stream. That's the thing here, isn't it? All the views, all the fans. Every Friday. Yeah, unfortunately, you're not going to get people like Nathan showing up on mine. That's the point. I've not even looked back at what my stream's doing recently. Let's make sure it's still working. We're here. Good. Any chat? No, none. Just another, as always, join us. Here we are at the Coalition. Discord.gg/Coalition. If you're wondering what on earth you're watching, it is the chase to the underground. We are with the Cat 8s. They have made the chase. They've made the catch. They are at the front, and we are sat here for the last 2 kilometers to see who is going to be the floor potato. Well, who's going to take the floor potato crown? Oh, stupid thing again. Get some angles in. Angle of the dangle. It's all that's important. What? So obviously all the munching, all the nomming has gone on already today. Teams are absolutely fractured all over the shot. Could not keep up at all, no matter what. But we got a good number. We got all the main catches, and now we're here with the finish. And yes, I've preemptively jumped in, but we know we need to make it proper. Ooh. No, we don't want to say me too big. I don't know what I've done. Let's go with that. I was going to play around with all sorts of sound effects and things, but I'm not sure if this will work. Let me just... I had something bizarre, really. I'm going to... Oh, here we are. Here's the finish. Who've we got? Mr. Polmar's out front, but it's... Oh, no. Someone went way early. Mr. Dot went for the finish. All the way out the front. 10-second lead on him. He went early. And there we are. What a finish. Well, I missed the winner. Sort of. But we got the sprint finish. That's all that matters. The group sprint finish. Oh, now we've lost the entire... Let's go find some... Who's even this person? They're on the wrong jersey. Oh, this is useful. Just what you want. I can't even find people I want now. Right, let me... Got to go the old school way, haven't we? Give some ride-ons. Give the ride-ons out if you're not ready. Give them to your favourite riders. Yeah, most of them finished. We're just going to stand here looking out the park. Right, let's see if Remo's still out there. One of our coalition riders, here we are. Another 4K to go. So that really does show the spread of today's event. Really fractured early on. Many of the teams. Oh, there were lots of good small teams, that hung together. Not really the full groups. Unfortunately, it would have been nice to have seen, the bigger groups all hanging on together, but not today. Lots of fractured. Would it have worked better if they all stayed together, or was that just imminent? Was it the catch going to happen? So the A's did make it round that route in 41 minutes, apparently. But they did start 9 minutes behind the D's. So I explained that. So that Mr. Dot, who we saw out there on the Zwift course, was not a Zwift Power. So for the official results from what I see at the moment on those live details, Moritz Palmer took that win. Brilliant finish. Fred Richardson second from Wahoo Cole. Mel Mizel from Sign. If I'm butchering these names, I apologise. Zach Herod from Team X. Sevket Ozer from Zwift Turkey. Stephen Pink from Restart. Miguel from PTZ. Stefan Abram from Wahoo Cole. 9th is a Cat B, Stephen Edmondson from Team RWB, and rounding out the top 10, Mark Talbot from Coalition. And as a nice little shout out from that group to another Coalition rider is Francesco coming in at 12th. Only 3 seconds back off front. That did push hard. Did someone follow a bit too early off that initial break? Who knows? But we are in... Ooh. You've got to give it to everyone. We're here for everybody. Jumping with Amy Young from the D's. Nice 2K remaining. Let's see if we can push forwards. I want some nice little bunch finishes along the way. That's all I'm about. But we might get one here. Someone gone early. Yes, look at that. Oh, and the A's are just sat up. Oh, a couple have gone. Come on, we like to see those orange numbers. Dig, 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 dig. Come on. It's all about to the finish line and beyond the finish line. If you want to be a sprinter, you want to be taking those points. We all know finish lines aren't always quite where they seem to be, or your avatar's not quite where you think you are. But you sprint and you push beyond. Always. Oh, can I keep pushing back? No, I'm just with random people again. Jumping with someone else. Right, here we are. In with some of the D's and C's. We've got Lee, Snicky, Walsh, Eagle from Beag. So far 63 have finished the route, and we have another, wow, another 120 out on course. But we'll hang on for the majority. Never know, I might get anyone who wants to jump in. Oh, Ricardo, you lazy. Why are you not watching the stream? Then you know who won. Me chuck out my little stream link. You never know, some of them may want to invite some guests on just for a little roundup, little chat. Does anyone just want to join me? Oh, it's so stupid. It's great. It's good fun, you know. Did Reese ever do this on his own? I can't really quite remember. I've been here this side of Christmas. Did I do any before Christmas? Not quite sure. But we're here. So we are coming up to the finishing straight. For some of these C's, B's, and D riders. Good old alphabetical order there. Look at that concentration on that face. Oh, the concentration. Oh, be disappointed. No. Oh, here we are. I was disappointed not wearing our nice pink Coalition jersey. And there we are for a great finish there. Ooh. Who's joined? Ah, Mr. Moritz. Oh, how do I add you? Here he is. Let me get a bit of a better screen up. Hey, Moritz, how did that go? How you find it?
Yeah, it was pretty intense. The first hill came like 1K after the start. I wasn't warmed up. I just came from bringing my daughter to bed. And yeah, started the first K with a this, not a this Gil.
It's a great way to warm up.
Yeah. So I got this Gil down, and yeah, the guys were punching hard. We had like heavy hitters like M. Brand and
Yeah.
a Chinese guy with nearly 500 watts average. Yeah, it was crazy. And yeah, in the second lap, we were just a group of more or less, I think, 25 people. We regrouped pretty quickly. And in the end, yeah, I had to go long, and I got the W, which means nothing because the ace won. And
Next
yeah, it
week
was
is
pretty
not
hard.
as hard.
Oh, I'll just mute Nat a moment whilst you're chatting. Yeah. Look like you had quite a few Bs in chucked with you. I think they were trying to hang on quite nicely. But yeah, you had Matt Brandt, a few other from Wahola Cole, some big hitters out there with you, and yeah, you went and got that sprint in. There was one rider up the road, but they don't believe they're on Zwift Power. So if you're not on Zwift Power, did it happen?
He averaged 450 watts. He is Jan Ulrich.
Crazy. All right, let me chuck Nat in. Let's see how she got on. How did you get on, Nat? Did you enjoy that? Can you hear me? See if you sorted your headphones out. No, can't hear you, Nat. I have unmuted you. No, we can't hear you. Oh, we don't really love technology when it's going along. I don't really know what I'm watching now on Zwift. It's just people. No. Let me see if anyone else. We'll try and get some other people in from the Discord as well. No, not at the moment.
Yeah.
But you're happy with that then, Moritz? You know, you took that win. That's going to obviously help to your
I'm
overall.
I'm happy, but most important thing is that we showed the beasts that they are beasts.
Yeah.
Easy as that.
Very true. Very true. Yeah. And the catch was made early as well.
We showed guys like Ricardo. I see you. Ricardo, where you at? That they are beasts.
Oh, lots of fighting talk there. No, it's great. Yeah. I always say it. I was saying during it, it's one of those things that, you know, a lot of Bs often wait for races like this when you can hang on to an A's wheel to get that upgrade. And I think some might get the upgrade today with an effort like they did today. That's for sure.
That's good. It's good to get more guys in. We had to get higher categories. And when people can improve throughout those races. But it's not okay when they just relax in the draft like Ricardo and then try to sprint the last 200 meters.
That's it. You managing to talk now, Nat, or are you still silent? Oh, we can hear you. Right, I'll mute you, Moritz. Go for it, Nat. How did you get on?
Oh, that was so hard.
Yeah.
The A was so fast, and even the drop A that caused us past that, and we're like, bye.
Yeah, the catches came quite early today, and I think the groups fragmented. You know, they fell apart quite quick, but there's lots of good little groups.
Totally. So the downhill was really hard from the beginning, so our group just split right away, and we couldn't catch on just from the pen.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was at like 49th place or something because I was trying to get the group behind together.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hopped on the B, caught the yellow beacon for C, passed him, and then tried to stay with the B. And then the B dropped us and the A caught us.
Yeah, it happened quickly.
Yes.
But you've done great though still. There was having a look at, I haven't got the official results, but looking at the live chart, had you then? Yourself came in 82nd out of 300 odd riders. So I say that's absolutely brilliant. Good months of A's around you as well. You know, you can just see riders littered all over the place. So, that was a brutal effort by everyone, but brilliant. Well done.
Yes, thank you. Yes, it was super hard.
No, it's
Bye,
great.
Morris.
See you later, Nat. Cheers, Nat. Right.
Okay. Yeah, that was a hard one. And I mean, PPT coming up this Tuesday is going to be brutal.
That's it. Well, yeah, I suppose some people tried today. It's that course recon, wasn't it? It's those little punchy climbs. But
Yeah.
I think some good teamwork should do well. Hopefully.
I also rode with Awakening last night, like part of the team recon this route. So I'm so done with this.
Yeah.
Sorry, rode 6 times this week.
How do you think it goes, Moritz, on Tuesday?
Tuesday will be insanity. It will be hard to keep the group in one block on these punchy little hills. But if everyone gets their zizzes or jizzes down before the race, we got a great chance to perform pretty good. But yeah, I think a lot of Swift riders will upgrade throughout the next team time trial, because I think it will be. Yeah, no, it's too long. Is it 20? How many Ks did we do today? Like
32K today.
Yeah, okay, that's a bit too long, but yeah, maybe I'm trying to go for a 20-minute personal best and destroy the group on Tuesday.
It's a good job I'm not racing with you on Tuesday then. I'm in the other team, but normally I'd be with you.
Otherwise, you would chase me down and bring me to death at the end.
That's it. Well, it's what we're all for, isn't it?
We have results now.
Pardon?
Results now? Do we have them already?
I'm trying to have a proper look, see if they've slowed up. Normally, no. Unfortunately, Reese isn't here to give them a kick. But we've got what they class as the live results. They will change a little bit, but you are up there as number one. You had an average of 4.2 apparently, but
yeah, that's pretty low.
Yeah,
I was sitting and I was the baddest leader in A history.
I say you had quite a few lightweight riders with you. For instance, Fred Richards from Wahoo Lacole, he was 4.8 average for the whole race. But yeah, I say
it's pretty hard to text during racing so hard. That's
you've done well. I saw lots of messages.
Yeah, I was texting a lot of shit in the group chat. But next week we got to figure out to get more guys in the Discord voice chat. That'd be good. It would be good to have like most of the group you're racing in on the same voice channel to communicate and not make your whole tactic so public. Because the beast saw us that we were.
It does get shared. That's it.
The beast knew pretty fast that we are racing pretty hard.
Too right.
Surprise. All right. I gotta have a shower now and then enjoy the win. Bye, guys.
Absolutely. Yeah, have a good one, guys, and we'll catch you all later on.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you, Nat. Thank you, Moritz. Right. So that is me. All I was going to do in good old Reese fashion. Over to Mr. John B. Beta. I need to work out, how do you do a raid again? He's all getting ready. I really need to figure out how to do half these things. Is it on here? It is on here. What do you do? Ha! Didn't even. Why didn't all these chat messages appear in my thing? Oh well. Cheers everyone for joining in. I see there's loads of messages there. You will raid. Raid. John B. Is that right? We are. Oh, 2 viewers. Let's go, John B. Good old fashioned, and we'll move over from there. Raid now. Does that work? I've no idea. Anyway, cheers everyone. Thanks for putting up with me on my own for a change. A little bit different. Hopefully next week, Reese will have been blown in the right direction, got us home. But before we go, remember, join us, discord.gg/coalition. Join the fastest growing team out there. We're on Instagram, coalition_e-racing, and myself, I'm here. Ooh. My Instagram, AndyDTK238. And do give me a follow, do give me a subscribe. Jump on Reese at Coalition, or Reese on Coalition is his new Twitch handle, and that's where most of these will normally be published each week. But yeah, thank you all very much. I just do have a video clip to end, and these are all starting ones. Oh well. Boom.